This is Courtney Lovett doing the discussion board of the voice imitation. I did do these earlier, and my dog barked in the background, especially when I did the loudest possible. So if you hear her, I will try to get her to calm down. If you hear her beeping sound, it's her shock collar. So just FYI. So I'm going to start with category one, the soft throat clear. The inspiratory strider, the maximum phonation on, the habitual pitch of E, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. One's hard. 1, 2, 3. Lowest high pitch glide without a pitch break. You. Lowest to highest pitch glide with a pitch break. Highest to lowest pitch glide without a pitch break. Highest to lowest pitch glide with a pitch break. This is the one my dog barked on, saying, "Hey, you," as loudly as possible. Hey, you! Now as softly as possible. Hey. On to category two. I tried to challenge myself a little bit. So I'm going to do onhalation. When the light strikes raindrops in the air, they can act as a rhythm and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a round, long, round arch with its path high above and its and squarely beyond the horizon. I felt that that was long and drawn out. I almost didn't want to make an error, so I was really trying to focus on the words. Um, I think that this is used for people that usually have a stoma, I believe, or something wrong with their exhalation. I have tried this before, um, but it definitely makes me feel almost as if I'm choking, and I don't really like it. I feel tension, especially in my throat and my lungs. Um, yeah, it feels different. Okay, now I'm gonna try the breathy with soft audible. Please hold. We're back. Breathy. Um, when the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. Fire, no. These take the shape of a long, round arch with its path high above and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon. How I felt was almost like I was giving a lot of effort and using a lot of breath, obviously, um, while performing that, almost like I was running out of air at times. I feel like this is maybe slightly an opposite of the inhalation. Um, I did feel some tension more in my pharynx and at the bottom of my larynx. Not so much like it's almost opposite of what I felt last time. Um, I definitely felt like I was having to try and inhale larger quantities so then I could really give more breath to some of these words. At first, I was kind of doing the head bob too, almost as if I was a valley girl. I feel like we associate this a little bit with Marilyn Monroe, so I tried to not read it like that. Um, okay, now I'm going to do hyponasality, and I could not figure this out without plugging my nose, so I am going to just plug my nose. Um, okay. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. This takes the shape of a long round arch with its path high above, and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon. That one, I obviously I don't like the sound of my voice. How it felt was pretty similar to what you would feel like if you had a cold. And I was a former teacher and I've had to read to my students before on a cold. And I just felt like almost if that was what I was doing again. Um, I definitely need to figure out how to mimic this without plugging my nose so I don't um, make my client feel so self-conscious about it if they do have a structure anomaly. Um, I didn't feel a change in my throat or chest. I definitely felt a change at the top and the back of my oral pharynx. It feels plugged up, and I felt like I did have to take a bigger breath coming in through my mouth instead of coming in through my nose because it was plugged. Okay, I'm gonna now do a whisper. And I do feel like this is different from breathy because you are able to just speak quieter. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long round arch with its path high above and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon. I have done this again previously as a teacher. I think it's sometimes fun to mimic voices while we're reading. So, whisper is one voice that I would do. So, I have had practice doing this. I know that whisper and prolonged use of whisper can irritate your vocal folds. So, I feel like I tried to just make it more in the back of my throat or at the top of my soft palate. Um, so I felt more tension back there, trying to use that more. Um, I did feel a change, obviously, too, in breathing in more air as I am trying to draw out these quieter sounds. Um, I didn't feel a change so much in my throat or chest, but I did feel that in the oral cavity. And the last one is aphonic with tension and no audible phonation. I practiced this one earlier also, and this is one of the more challenging ones for me to mimic. So I'm gonna just do the best that I can. Okay. Um, the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air. They act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of long round arch with its path high above and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon. I feel like I maybe use a little bit more audible phonation than I'm supposed to. I have a hard time targeting the tension in my throat because it's just not natural to me, which I know that moving forward in my future career, I need to rein in and focus on this more being um, like having more consistent tension while I'm trying to imitate them. Um, I almost feel like you're mimicking and making fun of people, not that I know we need to get past that. And that was talked about a lot in stuttering, but that's one of those things that I definitely feel like comes up again is just trying not to be rude while you are imitating and just try and help them through this and get their voice therapy accomplished. I did feel tension in my throat and in my chest. I was almost trying to give more breath while I was speaking to just try and give um, the phonation part, although maybe that's not necessarily what should have been happening. I was trying to target the words a little bit hard and not mess up, although I did mess up reading anyways. Um, and I did feel like I was having to breathe in a little bit more. With all of these, except maybe the whispering in the yeah, especially maybe not the whispering. I felt like I did not have any intonation while reading it. I definitely was also trying to focus on the words more than I was comprehending. If you just asked me what I read, or if I could say the first sentence, since I've said it now 5 times, I probably can't repeat it at all or even say it word for word because I was focusing so hard on trying to actually communicate. Um, so another thing that you probably need to focus on with your clients moving forward. Um, this was a really great task, and I'm glad that we got the opportunity to do this. So thanks. I hope you enjoyed.